This is not how I imagined my first day.
Welcome back, guys. Now I feel a hell of a lot better. My illness is gone. I've still got a little bit of a cough, but that's absolutely nothing compared to before. And we're back on schedule for some good updates and information and analysis. And, well, with my recovery comes a new video from IGN, weirdly enough, because they're getting all these exclusives recently. But the video does contain some very good content, so I'm going to cover this right here. And basically, you can see the liquors, and these are revealed, but there's a lot more than this as well, and I'll be going through these. But for now, I just want to say, as you can see in this video, and you'll see later on as well, the liquors are absolutely vicious. They're not like the Resident Evil 5 slow-moving liquors. These things go from point A to B very quickly. They leap across the room, they leap from the roof at you, they gank you into animations, and there is some interesting counter options to them, and you'll see that later on. But they're just very vicious creatures anyway. Don't be expecting no slow RE5 lickers. These things are just going to berserk after you. I also love how they navigate around the map, being able to seamlessly climb onto the walls and the roof with like really large jumps. It doesn't look at all unnatural. It looks very, very much like the movies, and they've pulled the movements and animations off absolutely perfectly, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about these encounters with the liquors below for sure, but I think these are the most horrifying ones released yet in a Resident Evil game. The other thing revealed here is that the dynamic damage system that was shown with the zombies also is carrying over to the liquors, and in a moment you'll also get a little bit of a feeling for how much you can dismember and screw with the zombies. They show it in a gameplay clip here with the knife. But yeah, you'll be able to do the same thing with the liquors as well, and you'll really feel the impact from your actual explosives, bullets fired, knife hits and things that you put into them, and you'll be able to see the wounds that you actually inflict and the damage that has caused. It won't just be something simple. Resident Evil has done a very good job with its dynamic gore system. Kind of reminds me of Grand Theft Auto's damage system with the cars, just with organic enemies. Here's a neat little scene where we get to see what acid rounds do to a zombie. I've been waiting a while to see this one, and oh god, does it burn through their skin, and oh, is that some gory beauty. The aesthetic immersion of burning through flesh with acid. What an experience. However, there is also something interesting that comes up here. Not only will we be able to use the knives as defensive items, but we will be able to use the grenades as shown before. But this one's unique because you don't cock the pin, and you just put it in their mouth, and then you have to shoot it to detonate it afterwards. And of course, if say for example this is a flashbang, it would disorientate all the enemies nearby, and if it's a frag grenade, it will obviously explode. This is also usable when liquors ambush you from different angles, so always keep flashbangs and frag grenades on use when those little shits are around. After going into the elevator and ascending up to the chief's office, you can definitely see that they've incorporated the weather elements for Claire Redfield's areas as well, and it is nice to see that her character model and also her clothes are affected by the weather. Of course it was to be expected, but in previous gameplay videos we didn't get to see any of this, so I thought it was good enough to count in as a new feature and experience. As a bonus note, when she does first enter the area as well, the player character does react, which I do think is a nice little level of immersion added into the game, and it's these small little features added up over time that really make something a masterpiece. Now let's take a look at Claire's inventory from earlier. Now as you can see, we have high grade gunpowder white. Now if you combine this with gunpowder, you can make acid rounds, or if you combine two of them, you can make submachine gun ammo instead. One of the alternative handguns we have is called the JMB HP3. It's a 13-shot 9mm handgun, and if anybody did notice, it also has a laser sight on it as well. It seems not only does it have a high capacity magazine, but also will be extremely fast with its reload time. The SLS-60 is surprisingly just a 5-shot capacity 9mm handgun. Its extremely low caliber round actually means its stopping power is really bad, to be honest. Here we can see the red herbs and the blue herbs, which can be combined or used for different effects, as well as the roll film key item that everybody should remember. There's a lot more that goes into this, and I just wanted to cover some of the key points. I will leave some of the unfiltered gameplay footage with no commentary after this for anyone interested. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like, a subscribe, or a share, or all of the above if you really want to help the channel. I just hope you're having a beautiful day. As always, take it easy, and peace.